Hello everyone and welcome to Richard Burns Rally, and this is the American highlights. This is our fourth rally now, and if you remember from the first season, the American rally stages are quite wide, and we're going to start off with a full run of this first special stage. Now I'm a bit cautious of course, because I retired from the last one and retired from Japan as well, so I was just taking it easy initially and sort of realised that these stages are actually so wide that I can push a lot harder. So I'm going to start to pick up my speed a little bit here and really start to, as Murray Walker would say, pedal to the metal, because let's really put our foot down. So you can see I was in 6th gear there for a brief moment, and I'm really starting to push now, doing 150 kilometers an hour, 160 into 6th gear. We're still being quite careful as well. We're staying on the stage, which is all good. Big jump there, but then I see that time split of 9 seconds down on the lead currently, so I realise I can actually push a lot harder. So obviously in Finland I was actually competing with the leaders. Here I'm not doing so well at the moment, so I do really have to push. And as you can see there's a lot of grip as well. I'm going on the inside and the car is just sticking. It's quite flat. It's quite bumpy on this stage as well. Just ran a little bit wide there. It forced me onto the dirt. We'll continue around, climbing uphill as well, so of course if you lose momentum on any corner you're going to lose it going all the way up this hill, which is why you start losing time. But I'm just trying to stay there, run a little bit wide, went in there a bit deep, ran a little bit wide, just managed to stay on the stage though. I'm at 13 seconds down, so we lost another 4 during that stage, so we're just going to have to keep pushing here now. Very nice stage this, I did enjoy this rally stage. And still trying to push there, nearly rolled it, so close to rolling it there, but we managed to keep it on the stage. And you can see the bumps there, it really does affect the car. If you hit one of those bumps slightly wrong, the rear just comes out and you can't catch it at all. But so far so good, and we're just sprinting through this stage now. I do love the scenery, still climbing as well, so remember it's all about the momentum, and we're actually keeping that momentum now. So we're not far off the end of the stage. As you can see there, that's the warning notice for the flying finish. We hit the flying finish, and then it's just braking to come round to the timekeepers, and that was special stage 1. So 2:23, and as you can see there we were 13 seconds off, so we didn't lose too much at the end of that stage when we really got into the momentum of the rally. So we're in stage 2 now. We start in the middle of the stage here, and we're just trying to push really hard after that first stage, of course, because with 13 seconds down still wanted to make sure I've stayed in the rally as well. So it's about being careful but going a bit quicker as well. And as you see there, ran a bit wide, hit that tree on the rear axle there. As you see I'm 12 seconds down already, so that shows you how hard this rally is. Fortunately though, that tree hitting the rear quarter of the car didn't cause any damage, and I could continue on. Pretty scary though. Running a little bit wide there, but that was just me getting back into the rhythm of the rally stage, and I start to push forward once again. At this point though I'm thinking, I'm 12 seconds down, probably more than that now because I had to recover, and then I went wide as well, so I start pushing like crazy. We've just gone to sort of this new sort of gravel type as well there. It's a bit more grippy. I'm not sure what it is. Sort of like change from dirt to this gravel, and it's allowing me to actually push a little bit harder as well. So as you can see I can stay tight and stay flat. It's not harming me too much. Nearly ran wide there but managed to stop it due to the grip I've got there. And that bump there cost me a lot. Straight over, straight wide, and I didn't actually see that log at the time. I was still looking ahead, so I tried to go forward and hit the log, so it caused a bit more damage. And then we tried to continue again. And this stage was very eventful, and as you can see there I was way down on Enscheppen's on special stage 2. So we hit special stage 3. As you can see we've got smashed windows, so that shows you the drama from special stage 2. And this stage is absolutely bonkers. I'm gonna run this one again at some point with a mod, because I'm gonna mod Richard Burns Rally after this season's rallying. But we're sort of on the peaks of the hills at this point, so you can see all the hills around, and we're going to have lots of small little jumps. to begin with, so we're trying to push really hard again because we are down. Look at that, 200 kilometers an hour there we hit briefly, and straight off as well. Fortunately no trees there, so we can just swing it round, realising that reverse won't work uphill, so we swing the car around and get back going. So you'll see a bit more of this stage now, and honestly, if you get this game, you are going to love this stage. It's just nuts because you start going downhill in a second. The speed is just there, and because obviously the stages here are wide, you can see the stage as well. You got jumps everywhere. So there, I did the jump. I jumped so far, ran a little bit wide. Fortunately, no trees again, so I can just get back on the stage. And this is what I mean. It's nuts because you've got going downhill in a second. The momentum just carries you, and you suddenly have a lot of understeer. So it's also struggling to see a little bit with the smash window screen. So what you're seeing is what I was actually seeing while rallying. But fortunately, of course, we've got the co-driver, and we're nailing this part of the stage pretty well. So at that point where it's a bit darker, we can't see. So we're 23 seconds down. That shows you how fast this stage is, because we've only had 2 minor incidents. I wouldn't have said we had lost 23 seconds there. So now I really do start to push because I've got to catch that up again. And we've just got this brilliant scenery as well. Remember, this is a very old game, and we've got this scenery here. So this jump, I'm sort of like, whoa, where am I going? Because literally that's all you saw was a jump, no idea. So I slammed on the brakes straight after that. Caused me to spin out, but at least I survived. Swing it round, back on the stage we go again. So the nice thing about America is you can actually save it a little bit on these stages. If it was Japan, I'd have probably wrecked it by now. So once again, pick up momentum straight away, and we got loads of jumps coming up again. As you see, look at the speed straight away. And we go down there, and look at this, we roll forward. I've never done a roll forward, and then we go on a crazy roll. And we actually go against some rocks there. So we call for help, and we end up getting back onto the stage. Fortunately, still not retiring, thankfully. As you see, the car's a bit of a mess at this point. I'm now sort of thinking, let's just finish the stage. It must be near the end by now. So we kick off again. But as you can see, it's all downhill at this point, and instantly you're just like, bam, instantly getting the speed up. We just keep on there. It's a little bit vibrating out of the car, so obviously it's got a little bit of damage. And we're just trying to survive now at this point, get to the end of the stage, but also try and maintain a bit of speed, even though we've lost a ton of time there. 1 minute 18 down. We're still trying to go as fast as we can. So we've got some nice scenery again. I do love this stage. This is probably the best stage I've seen so far. And look at that for a jump. Jump into that lovely slide round the corner. Oh, I did love that at the time. It looks really good on the TV camera as well. But we continue now. We're going a bit again. We've got the momentum here this time, and we've just gone straight downhill, bam, into the side of those rocks. And unfortunately, that was game over. So USA retired. Thanks very much for watching anyway, and hopefully we won't retire from the last 2 rallies. We'll see you next time.